Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. XRP, why is XRP Ripple pumping? Well, it's not for the reason you think. It's partly, but it's any excuse really for anyone to buy it. The reality is you should have bought it at the bottom. It's what we always try to teach here on the show with XRP and Ripple with Sensei on Sunday. He'll be live tomorrow in just a few hours from now, giving you the chart show. I'm going to give you the link to that. In fact, it's pinned to the top of this live stream. It'll be available later on above my head down below in the description. You can catch that. But it's Saturday morning. I was lying in bed. I wasn't planning on doing a video. I was about to have my tea and toast. And then I read this. And I looked and I thought that's going to pump, and it did. Up it went. Took me about 20 minutes, half an hour to put the studio together, but here we're live ready to talk about it. Why is XRP pumping? It's exciting to see. We've got the XRP army here. It's one of our biggest audiences, and we often rank #1 in the world for it, even though I'm 100% not in XRP, because I'm the only person who talks about XRP that doesn't pump and dump it. I simply tell you about it and explain it so you know it's completely impartial, balanced and real information, not designed to benefit me or get clicks or views, just to give you the facts. Now, I'll tell you how bullish I am on XRP and how bullish I am on the market by showing you this. This is partly the story why it's up. You see, last week here, we keep setting these new levels and support levels. This is the S&P 500 last week. I'm only in the S&P 100%. If I scroll down, I can show you 100% of my portfolio is XRP is the S&P. Look, 99.9. It is actually 100%. And you can see we're still down. We were like 30% up at the beginning of the year. What did we do? We dug the ditches when everybody else was moaning about it. Went late at night, at 11 o'clock in the evening. We were live like 18 hours on the China crisis day, and we were buying the dips, and we bought the dips in mass. So this is my portfolio. Let me go back to the main position, and I'll tell you about XRP and why that's pumping right now. There it is. There's our week. Now, what have we managed to achieve? We've managed to achieve $330,000 in my portfolio. Now, remember, I started with $5,000. I've never done options. I've never shorted the market. 330 grand. Add that there. Look, add my Roth IRA. 330 grand. No one could be more bullish than me. I simply own the S&P. Fantastic. That's partly now why XRP is rallying. Confused? You won't be. I'm about to give you the inside track on why it's moving, but more than why it's moving, where it goes next. That's important. So let's tap the like button. Everyone tap the like button. Let's get 1,000 people in the stream. By tapping the like, you are sharing it out to more people, and you are about to get an XRP pump, and you're about to get a life-changing rally on the S&P 500. I'll show you that as well. So tap the like button. We're going to have 1 minute of fun. 1 minute of fun, because this news is so good. Everyone needs to know about it. No one's talking about the right thing. They're talking about this bit of news I'm going to give you, but they're missing the main point. Like I've always said, be a king at your table and demand a real profit rather than scramble around in the dirt, scratching in and out, trying to make quick profits here and there. Behave like Brad Garlinghouse. Behave like Warren Buffett. And if I may be so humble, perhaps myself. We're trying to make bigger gains, not scratching around. So let's have some fun. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's pump this up. We're going to get 300 likes in 1 minute. Is that possible? 300 likes in 1 minute? Oh my God. Let's try. Okay, here we go. Right, how many people are watching right now? We've got 420 people watching. This is an XRP pump, but much, much more. I'm about to bring you the news, exactly why. 433 watching. As you see, as you tap the like button, more people learn about XRP, more people jump in. It doesn't benefit me at all. I'm not in the asset. I only own the S&P. I'm being completely impartial, unbiased, completely factual to help you make money. 433. Okay, how many likes do we have? We're starting off with 1. That can't be right. Let's refresh the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Here we go. Saturday morning. You can see I'm up early. I've not even had a chance to have a shave. I want to bring you this breaking news of why XRP is pumping. 140 likes in the first 10 seconds. Okay, let's take it to 200 in the next 20 seconds. You ready? Okay, come on everybody, tap the like button. While you're here, consider subscribing as well. The big news is coming in a few seconds. I just want to get to 200 likes first before I bring you the news so we can share this out to more people. Consider subscribing. There you go. We're about to hit 76,000 subscribers. It might actually happen live on the show. And let's have a quick look. Where are we? We are at, there's the big event coming up in a minute, 75,951. We could get to 76,000 live on the show this afternoon. That would be amazing. Let's go back. We've got this big event coming up in a minute, our XRP trading show. For all your price targets, 140. Let's refresh it in 5, 4, 3, 2. I need 200 likes to give you the news. I need 200 likes to give you the news. We've got, where is it? I've lost it. Oh my God. 197, 3 to go, and you get the news in 3, 2, 1. Let me refresh it. If it's 200, you get the news. If it's 200, you get the news. Here it is, and 208. We've done it. All right. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so to understand why the market is pumping and why XRP is pumping, you need to understand some fundamental news before I explain what the whales have been doing and how the asset has been moving across the wallets this morning. First of all, you need to understand that we are about to get a life-changing rally on the stock market because of all the deals that are about to be done with Donald Trump on the tariffs. Very, very important. Now, I reported this ahead of CNBC, ahead of Bloomberg, when they were getting it all wrong and proved it live on the show. So we had a couple of live streams. These were the ones. This was why the market popped. If you've not yet seen it, go on the homepage of the channel and check out why the market popped. I gave you the exact reason why it popped. It was because of Donald Trump putting together a team of pro bono lawyers working for him, and these are the same people that are on the negotiation team. I know because I track them on X and Instagram, and several of them actually follow me. So I actually knew that was why in that hidden information what was actually being said. Go and check that out. Then I said to you, the pump of a generation. We had live on the show, had a live interview with the Wolf of Wall Street, of course, Jordan Belforth. And you need to see that and how I reacted to that. That was very enlightening about the tariffs and what is about to come. And now we are live, of course, with the XRP pump and why. And that's what's coming up next. That is our event with Sensei doing all the charts. Sensei's link is in the chat. I'll give it to you at the end of this video as well. So this is my portfolio. I've now got 330,000. I've been buying all these dips late at night, making sure we bought the bottom. And we did. We bought the bottom because we know that the market is about to blow up. No one talked about CPI. No one talked about PPI. It wasn't in the ranking files on Google. What I mean by that is when things trend, certain people talk about certain things and no one was. Why? Even CNBC and Bloomberg weren't focused on it. They were focused on the tariffs and the hedge fund managers, the self-interest, the CNBC contributors coming on, trying to keep the market down. They don't want the retail investor to buy it, for it to explode up. Now, that's partly why XRP is taking off, because next week we're going to have a face-ripping rally. That's why it's all set up. That's why I'm buying it. That's why I'm all in. And that's partly why XRP is moving, because people know where we're going next week. And of course, crypto will all move up with the main market. That's just the way it goes. But that isn't what got XRP to move this morning. This is what got XRP to move this morning. But like I say, I'm always about what comes next. This is not checkers, this is chess. What comes next? No point just pumping up to take it back down again. That's not what we do on this channel. We're investors. I never lose. 23 trades, 23 wins, and I'm looking what comes next. So this was the news that brought the market up this morning on XRP. I promised you it. Thank you very much for sticking around. Whale alert. Ripple sends 200 million XRP into the shadows. What does this all mean? Whale action this morning. What is going on? Let me explain it to you. San Francisco-based Ripple has transferred 200 million XRP tokens worth approximately 400 million between company-controlled wallets. This massive movement occurred today and was first spotted by cryptocurrency tracking service Whale Alert. Okay, tracking the money trail. Thank you, Tommy, for your subscription. But don't just go on this. You need to understand the fundamentals, the CPI, the PPI, everything that Donald Trump was saying with his lawyers, all of this stuff. We brought all of it live on the show, and that is the bigger reason why this is moving. That's where we go next. I will bring all members' comments on the screen in a moment. We are always now members only because we have thousands and thousands of investors here now. 1,000 of my viewers are members. 98% of our live viewers are members now that watch the live shows. And we have one super whale that watches our show, pays $500 a month to be a member of our channel. He's a platinum member. I think he's in the chat right now. So because of that, we are members only all the time because we are talking to investors, not trolls, not bots, not pumpers, not dumpers. We're not interested in that. We're interested in real investors who want to make real money consistently and never lose. That's what this channel is about. So I make no apologies for being always in members only mode. The receiving wallet was created by Ripple October the 2nd, 2023, with an initial funding of 70 million XRP. Since its creation, the wallet has only interacted with other Ripple-linked addresses, strengthening the evidence that this was an internal transfer rather than funds moving outside entity or exchange. Why the big money move? According to crypto community figure XRP Liquidity, who tracks Ripple's token movements, the transaction represents standard treasury management. Ripple simply shifting money between its own accounts. The 200 million XRP tokens remain untouched at the receiving address, suggesting no immediate plans for their use. There's the details there. You can pause that if you wish to. The receiving wallet now holds around 290 million XRP tokens, valued at about 577 million. As of the current XRP price, $2.04 per token, based on figures by CoinGecko. According to historical trends, the funds can be used for various purposes in Ripple's business operations. They can be used to finance on-demand liquidity, renamed Ripple Payments. Finance exchanges traded products that mirror XRP's value or give liquidity to cryptocurrency exchanges where XRP is listed. The bigger financial picture. Now, before I bring you this bigger financial picture, I just want to welcome many new people in. Thank you very much for your subscription. Consider becoming a member and tap the like button and share this out to more people. I've got much more news, stick with me, of where the market is going this week. Before I bring you the next part of this, I would like to bring all our members' queries and questions onto the show. Here are all the links you need. Here are the membership links if you wish to join the family and get all of my CEO exclusive and members only content. I answer all members only questions. I put you in touch with our whale investors. We have one super whale on our show, pays $500 a month to be an exclusive platinum member. That's why we're all members only. And I have breaking news 12 hours a day. So let me give you all the links. There's the membership link. If you are on an iPhone or an iPad, you need to use a desktop browser. I'll put the links below. This will be a video later to those non-members who watch it later. So if you want that, you can get the link there. This is my X and Instagram. As you know, I've got connections with Bank of America and many CEOs and hedge fund managers. It was how I was able to bring you the bottom. It was how I was able to tell you that the market would explode exactly when it would. It was how I was able to know that the market would go down at 3 a.m. a couple of nights ago, and why we were up to 11 p.m. from 6 a.m. in the morning Eastern time, covering the China tariff deadline. There is the X and Instagram. There is the extra channel where we're live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all our members as well. Only 99 cents to be a member. There's the newsletter if you want the email, because we could move our channel. We like to move our channel from time to time. We've moved it 3 times. You won't know where we are unless you are on the email list. Okay, I'll never email you other than telling you about a crisis in the market or the channel is moving. There is the email. I think that's all you need. If you are in the USA, there's Robinhood USA, there's Robinhood UK. And if you want the free training, we don't sell training here. We provide it free with a professional who's paid to learn, Ed Nevius. There's our Discord. I now do not accept any friend requests on Discord other than premium members, because we've got so many. I like to answer everyone's questions. I would rather provide a value service than a large one. It's not about growing the biggest channels. It's about growing the best. If you want to join Discord now and you want to get the premium service and you want to get the free training, the training videos, all free, it's a couple of bucks, and that's the only way I can communicate with you. I do not accept any friend requests from anyone now other than my premium members. Okay, that's all the links. Thank you very much. Let's get back to this news now as I answer all your questions. RB, I think we're fixed to find out. RB, yes, indeed. Nice to see you, little action. RB, have you changed your username back again now? I get so confused with your username. Motto, really enjoyed you calling it that one the other day. I can't figure out why. Indeed, RB. Good morning, Penny Harris, one of my gold members. One-on-one conversations live, privately, I mean, with my one-on-one gold members. A motto about margin. Yes, sir. Let me read the comments. Good morning, Mike at the key. Good morning to you, Jarrington. It's shared again on my X for you again, buddy. I'll share it again, Jay Harrington. Thank you, all of you that are sharing reposts. You're all in to win a trophy this year for my best fans this year. Thank you so much indeed for that. We've got lots of prizes coming, and holidays and cash prizes and all sorts for the most engaged members. RB, good morning to you. So why could we see S&P 500 reaching new highs soon? I'll explain that shortly. Good morning, Jake. Hi, Lee. I'm just getting through the comments and I'll go back to the news. Hope everyone is well. Good morning, James 007 is here. XRP, Billy Flint is here, one of our members. Good morning to you. Everyone's members. We're members only mode. Why am I saying that? Super chat from Penny Harris. Thank you so much indeed for your super chat. Did I just miss that? I think, did I miss that? I may have missed it. Or maybe it's not shown on the screen yet. Val always says margin. I've no idea. He only ever says one word. Lee James, no one understands it. I don't get it. Yes, I tried to change it so that it reads the same in the event chats from the pub. That's what I thought. I was confused. Right, get back to the news. So glad you did. So, the bigger financial picture. Tap the like button if you want to share this out to more people so they learn about XRP. It's continuing to pump today. Very exciting, but the bigger picture is next week. Everyone's focused on this news. The big story is next week. The bigger financial picture. The sending wallet didn't empty its cash register with its transfer. It still contains 200 million XRP tokens. That wallet had received 300 million XRP on April the 2nd from another Ripple-linked address, which itself had received 500 million XRP from Ripple's monthly escrow release. Ripple maintains most of its XRP holdings in escrow accounts, with program releases occurring monthly. They do that to protect the value of XRP, the native coin. I'm more interested in Ripple, where it's going when it IPOs with the banks. I'm always talking to the banks. That's where I see the real money is. That's why I buy the banks. That's why I buy S&P 500. Much bigger gains coming there. The April release showed unusual timing compared to Ripple's standard practice. Breaking from routine. Ripple broke from its traditional, oops-a-daisy. Thank you, Spreadney, for your subscription to Extra. We're live on Extra now 24/7, replaying this stream, but around the world. If you want to talk to other investors on XRP or anything that we cover, this stream will be replayed in a minute at different time zones around the world. The purpose of it is it's live chat. It's not just re-streaming a video for no sense of it. We do it on our Extra channel just for members, so no one actually gets involved other than members. But the purpose is real investors join at different times of the day and like to chat with the real investors in the chat. It's only 99 cents. We've made it as cheap as possible, but give everyone the opportunity to talk to investors and not bots and trolls and those just pumping assets without any knowledge. That's not what we want to do here. You can see it still going up. Ripple broke from its traditional, oh, by the way, if you've ever followed my channel, you'll know whenever I talk about XRP, it always goes up. It's because we have, even though we're not a crypto channel, we are the most effective XRP arm in the world. Why is that? Why is that? For the reason we have over 13.8% now, ladies, who watch us. Why is that important? Crypto channels, the baseball cap guys, the bros, all those guys, they have less than 1% of ladies watch those channels. We have over 13%. We anticipate 50% by the end of this year. That's what makes us a more effective, powerful XRP crypto channel, even though we're not a crypto channel at all. That's not what we are, but it makes us more effective. Ripple broke from its traditional first of the month schedule from its April token release instead of unlocking the funds on April the 1st. The company first returned 700 million XRP to escrow, then released 1 billion XRP on April the 3rd. This shift is scheduled runs counter to Ripple's established tradition of releasing tokens on the first day of each month, although the company has not commented publicly on its reasoning for this timing change. The wallet transactions are significant as XRP trades at over $2 per token, given the cryptocurrency such a high valuation that even normal transfers are worth several hundreds of millions of dollars. These huge transfers are usually followed closely by crypto market watchers, as they can on occasion be indicative of any potential future market moving to strategic decision taken by the company. Now then, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We are nearly at 1,000 people watching live, which is incredible because we are not an XRP channel. We are, in fact, an entertainment channel and we invest. And the reason we do that is we like to keep investing fun. It's why we win 23 trades, 23 wins, and I've now got $330,000 in my portfolio. I only started with 5,000. I've never done options, never shorted the market, not in XRP or anything like that at all, only in the S&P, because I provide the most honest, real live news 24 hours a day, literally on the Extra channel. This is fantastic. So congratulations, everybody who is in XRP. A big part of our audience are, and I'm so pleased. That's why I bring you these news stories. If I wanted to make money, I would simply make a video and post it. That's how you make money. I make them live so you get the real news as it happens as a service rather than how can I make money. I don't need to do that. My idea is to provide the best service. Okay, so as we watch XRP go up, let me tell you where we go next. Because there's no point just going, XRP is up, exciting everybody, hoping they'll tune in and subscribe to you. That's not the purpose of this. It's where we go next. So if you were following me last week, you will know that I identified the bottom twice, called it exactly. I told you the time, the price and everything. And I went all in with my own money, all my margin, refinanced everything. You saw me do it live. And we had last week the biggest swing in history, $36,000 from trough to peak live on the show. It was quite incredible. And but this is just the beginning. Because it feels great, doesn't it, to buy the bottom of the market and then you hold those shares forever and build a base. Now, where are we going next? If you missed the videos I was showing you on the homepage of my channel, I'll link them below later when this finally becomes a video for our general public audience. But right now it's members only for our members. I put out to you some very, very important videos that you really can't afford to miss. I told you why the market popped. I told you about Donald Trump, what he was doing with his lawyers and these people I know because I engage with them on X and Instagram. There is my X and Instagram in the chat. I'll put it below later for non-members. And I was telling you that these people, because I engage with them, are part of the tariff team of negotiations, which is going to start in gusto next week. Expect the market to rally. Pump for a generation. I absolutely believe this will be a pump for a generation. Why? Because CPI was good, PPI was blistering, and no one even talked about it. Those on CNBC and Bloomberg and on the trending searches on Google weren't even talking about it. They were missing the main point, and that's why everything's going to go up next week. I'm very excited to do that, to be in the market now. We're live right now, but this is the event I want to point you to now. If you see in the top of the chat, there's a link. Sensei is going to go live and do you a chart show, finding the buy zone, sell zone, support levels for you on XRP. He's going to do all your charts. It's members can request their own chart, whatever crypto you want. But of course, we'll be focusing on XRP because that's what our investors and our members care about most. So you might want to join Sensei on that show. I'm going to give you the link once again. I've also got an important poll that you want to take part in. This poll trends on Google above all other XRP polls on X, with much bigger X accounts than mine. All right, I'll show you why. And this is really important. So live on Extra channel, live right now, there is Sensei discussing with some investors here. This is one of our biggest XRP investors. There's MSK in the chat. He's live right now. If you want to talk to, have a listen to what he's saying. This chat over here is live. It's fully members only. It's only 99 cents, but it keeps the bots and trolls out. That's happening live right now. At the end of the show, Sensei will finish what he's doing right now, and I will rerun this show for the XRP investors around the world who tune in at different time zones. That's why it's live 24/7. So let me give you the link to Extra if you've not yet, if you've not been part of that. There is Extra in the chat, okay? That's where where you can go after this. However, what you might like to do is go here. That's the link in the chat. This is where it will take you automatically if you don't click anything. XRP ETF April, it's coming, and Sensei is ready to do your chart. Sensei is exclusive on our channel. He only broadcasts here because he knows the power of the network, as does Vaz, who does our EV tolls, and I'm assembling a bigger audience, a bigger team of broadcasters who all, like me, believe in a network is stronger than fighting individually. That's what we do. So that's where we're going to send you to in a minute. But as I said, if you want to speak to the team live, you can go into Extra, and I've given you the link for that. Now, before I go, I'm just going to give you a couple more links once again. There is my X, there's my Instagram, there's the membership link, there is the Discord membership premium if you want to become part of our Discord server. And we provide free training videos, one-on-one with Sensei, one-on-one with Ed Nevius, and that's what it's all about. Now, my final predictions. I made predictions for you last week, and I'm now going to make predictions for you next week. This is my portfolio. I'm 100% in the S&P. We found the bottom. Do expect more volatility. It could go down there again. I'm not bothered if it does. I've got another $28,000 to spend. I'm now in the reducing mode of my margin. I don't wish to spend any more, but I will if it goes there again, because if it does, it is simply a minor flash crash before the major takeoff. Why? Because CPI was blistering. PPI was amazing. The Fed are about to drop rates. We heard from one of the Fed members, board members, that the Fed is about to step in. We've got rate cuts. It's going to bring the cost of margin down. More people are going to want to get in. More people are going to want to invest. But what they do, of course, is chase the market and pump up our positions. We don't do that. We only go all in, and we go big when it's down. I'm not buying XRP. I wouldn't buy XRP anyway. I'm only in the S&P for integrity of the show, but I wouldn't be buying it on this pump. We bought it, and remember, I bought this when I was in XRP at 38 cents. We always look for value, and when value is presented, we go all in. Very much like Warren Buffett, and I want to use that. That's important to say this right now, because a lot of crypto channels will always quote Warren Buffett. Remember, we're not a crypto channel, even though we cover XRP. We cover all stocks, we cover earnings, we cover everything. And next week is the earnings season. We're going to be covering all the major earnings, all the banks and everything. We are an investment channel, not a crypto channel. And when Warren Buffett uses the phrases, when he says things like blood on the streets and buy when there's fear, he wasn't referring to XRP or Bitcoin. However, people like to use that out of context to sell their own interests, and we like to always debunk that. So there we go. I'm going to get back to my Saturday morning. I might even go back to bed. Got to have a shave and get ready. I just jumped up to bring you the news to let you know why it's going up, but more importantly is where it goes next. This is not financial advice, but my thoughts would be, don't chase it. Wait for the dips once again. We called the 50% drop several times. Sensei was spot on several times, and we would not suggest you buying this now. You buy at value. Remember, crypto has no real value. It's nothing you can measure it by. You can measure a can of Coke. You can measure Johnson & Johnson and Tesla and Microsoft and Google. You can't measure XRP. It's purely speculative, and we don't gamble on this channel. That's why I've grown from 5,000 to 330. No options, no shorts, no contracts, no crypto, 23 trades and 23 wins. I wish everybody the best. I'm now going to answer your questions quickly if I do have any, and then we're going to go over to our event with Sensei. Either if you want to watch extra, the build up for it, replay of this to all the other investors that will join you around the world, ask questions, or if you'd like to be ready for the Sunday show. So what other comments did I have? You are amazing, Penny Harris. Penny, you were amazing. Thank you for your time. My gold members get one-on-one video calls where we discuss their positions. Thank you, Penny. Hello from Ireland. Nano, welcome to Ireland. Steve B, welcome to you. James 007. Good morning, Penny Harris. Hello, Ireland. Arkansas, US is here. We've got 69 countries now as members in 14 languages. James is here. Alex Hunt, good morning to you, Alex. Lovely to have you here. Who else have we got? Tommy Tinkler. Previous 7% market pumps have always resulted in an undercut days later. Tommy Tinkler, I'm not looking at what history said or whatever. I'm looking at the facts, the numbers, and that's it. I'm a value investor. I buy value. I simply buy when something is undervalued of where I see it going in the future. That is it. Not interested in what the market said last week, so what it might do next week. That's gambling, that's speculative, and that's also insecurity of your own understanding of basic maths. Just do the maths. Alex, amazing job, Martin. Thank you for taking your time for your followers. Keep up the amazing work. You're welcome. I'm always here for the Lucas A's 24/7, 7 days a week. It's what the extra channel was built for. Morning, James. The sun is out on the UK. Thanks, Martin. You are welcome. And RB, I bought in a little higher than I would have liked, but I know in time 4 to 10 years, I'll be sitting golden. Congratulations to you. That's it from me. I am done. I'll give you all the links above my head down below in the description. This will be a video later for our non-members. This was a members-only event for all of you. Thank you. Did we get to, or before I finish, there's Sensei Show. You got a link for that now. It'll take you right there. Did we get to 76,000? Oh my gosh. You are kidding me. Live on the show, let's do it. One more person, 76,000. I mean, what's the chance of that? What was the chance of that? That's incredible. You know what? This is what always happens on the show. You're always positive. You always believe. We always win. We always get there. 23 trades, 23 wins. Live in the video. Go on, do it now. One more person. Tap it. It'll become 76,000 subscribers. Go on. There's got to be just one more person who can do it live on the show. Tap the like button. This is very, very exciting. 3 more now. Go on. Let's have some fun. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. 998. There we go. Why it's going down is people are checking they've subscribed. That's what happens. And there's one more. People are just trying to find out who's the one who hasn't done it. Let me just subscribe. And there we go. We did it. Fantastic. Live on the show. It's already gone up even more. That's amazing. It's now exploding. There it goes. Look at that. That's the power of positive energy. We always win. We don't lose. Fantastic. We all win together. The Lucasades is absolutely going nuts now. This is incredible. There you go. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, over here and over here. What an amazing day. Thank you very much indeed. Now go into the extra channel. I've given you the link in the chat. I'll give it to you again, just in case you want to catch up the restream and talk to fellow investors around the world in different languages. There you go. There you go. There is the link to that. Or if you stay right where you are, it'll take you directly to Sensei's show. It's also pinned to the top if you want that. That's it from me. Above my head, down below, if you're watching as a non-member later on. Over here, I shall put Sensei's show on Sunday. And down here, I shall put the extra channel where we're live now 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for real investors. You might want to join me there before the Sunday show. That's it from me. Have a great day. I love you all. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.